Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. CeeChronicles is my name. My content is mostly fragrance reviews, lifestyle videos, fashion videos, and a lot more. So if you've come here as a visitor and you haven't subscribed, I hope you do. Press that subscribe button and join this family. And to my returning subscribers, I'd like to say thank you very much for coming back. You are appreciated. My scent of the day is going to be this one, Astaf, Romantic by Astaf, because it's got a pink top. And it's got a pink top, and we're still in October, which happens to be Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So let's get the word out there. You know, there's still time. What I'm here to do for you today is a fragrance review video by, this is the fragrance I intend talking about, Katy Perry's Indi, okay? Katy Perry's Indi. This is the presentation, all right? This is the bottle. It says, put the individual. That's what it says on both sides. It is a pretty bottle to me. You know, I don't have a lot of white bottles, so this really stands out on my collection, all right? So this is, I can't remember whether this is an EDP. I've since lost the packaging. Oh yeah, it is an EDP. Okay, so this is what I'm here to talk about. I'm going to spray it on my arm, okay, and then I'll tell you more about this fragrance. I'm going to spray it here. Right, there you go. I love this fragrance. So, you know, if I love the fragrance, I'll spray it on my skin anyway, even though I already have like, you know, my fragrance of the day on, okay? So the top notes in here are plum, some white tea, and some bergamot. That's what you'd get in the top. And then in the heart of this fragrance, you have some white cedar extract. And then you have lily of the valley and some cyclamen, okay? That's what you get in the heart. And then the base of this fragrance is mostly musks, but there is some tonka in there. There is some tonka bean and some amber, but there's musk, there's white musk, there's black musk, some Egyptian musk, some island musk, you know, a lot of musk going on there in the base. So it's safe to say this is a really musky fragrance, okay? So in a nutshell, you get an aromatic, musky, powdery, green, fresh fragrance, okay? That's what you get. That is you know, the scent, the composition of this fragrance. That's what you get. But on first spray, you'll get like an alcoholic thing going on there. It's got like an alcoholic blast, okay? So if you can get past that, it happens in the like maybe 1-2 minutes, and then it's gone, and then the fragrance starts to come through, okay? So after this alcoholic opening, this fragrance is it's got this white tea, okay, which I said is a, you know, at the top. The white tea then gives it like a grassy, almost like reeds feel, almost like, you know, almost like the feel of weeds, okay? That's what you'd get. And this happens like within the first, I'd say the first hour, but all this comes across in a faint way. It's not like in your face. What you'll get in your face is a musk bomb. This is really a musky fragrance. So you've got to like the musk fragrances for you to appreciate this particular fragrance, okay? And then the bit of the florals come in there. Like I said, there is some lily of the valley in there, some cyclamen comes in there, you know, but it's not enough to push it to being a floral scent. You just get a little bit of the florals in there, that just a little bit of wafts of them there. They're not like the key star here. The key star is going to be that weeds kind of feel, you know, a grassy kind of feel in the background, and then the powderiness, a lot of creaminess, a lot of powderiness that goes on in there, because like I said, it is really heavy on the musk. They used, you know, they really did play around with a lot of musks here. So it's one of those fragrances, again, that if you were wondering what a musk fragrance should smell like, this would be a good take on you trying your nose on a musk fragrance, because this is really musky. You know, they didn't isolate the tonka bean is listed here, but I don't even get to that part where I feel the tonka bean. You know, all I get is musk and more musk. There's some amber as well there that gives it a bit of some warmth, but like I said, it's really powdery, okay? There's a slight not lemony, a slight melon feel there from the cyclamen. It gives it like just a slight one. If you dig your nose onto your skin, if you sprayed it on your skin, there's something that's going to come out there that feels like some melon. And I can also see why this is likened to Juliet Has a Gun and not a perfume. This is one fragrance that, in as much as I've had it for a while, you know, I've been hesitant to do a review because it plays out differently from one person to the other. This is one fragrance that really plays around with your skin chemistry, okay? It does give you the creaminess and the powderiness base in there, but it really smells different from one person to the other. So it's not going to give you like a uniform, an umbrella kind of smell to it. How I will perceive it is going to be different from how the next person perceives it, unless they spray it on the clothes, of course. On the clothes, it will give you a little bit of the plum, more of those weeds, a little bit of the plum, and then, but if you want to really enjoy this, I find that this is really enjoyable as a skin scent, because then it unfolds, it's got these pages of prettiness that unfolds, within it, okay? You'll also feel something that's animalic in here. It's got some earthiness and some animalicness to it, okay? But it's definitely an acquired scent, like I said. If you buy this as a blind buy, it turns up, you spray it for the first time, and maybe your reason for buying it is because it's a celebrity scent. This is going to take you in a completely different direction. This is not how the typical celebrity scents are done out there. When I look at celebrity scents, most of them you would identify with that like a plasticky, fruity feel to them, that kind of thing. This is different. This is kind of like in the niche family vibe range, okay? So I think it's definitely something that was, it's really well done. I kind of, I have moments where I feel it should have been amped up. I feel they should have done more, because I wouldn't say it's weak. It's just pretty. Like how you would, appreciate that Juliet has a gun but not a perfume. That it's a different take on how perfumes are done. It's not like your traditional, okay, I'm going to spray this. It's going to be on everybody's nose. It's going to blast everyone away. Not necessarily. This is one that just wraps you around. It's got this prettiness to it, okay? And I guess this is all, again, because it's a must scent, because mass molecules in perfumes are subtle but really powerful. They give, each person perceives them differently. Really, that powdery creaminess is what a lot of people are going to have in common with this fragrance, like a baby powdery feel. But at the same time, it is a mature fragrance. It's not a fragrance that I would, class as one that I would buy, say, for my child, because they might not appreciate this. This gives off like a mature vibe, a really sexy vibe, and definitely on the niche, quality of fragrances. If you've used niche fragrances, then you'd know this is quite different, okay? I did say in one video before that it does kind of remind me as well of the Sarah Jessica Parker stash, but to be honest with you, let me say it's just a 20%, maybe even 50% reminder there. The Sarah Jessica Parker, stash thing, I think the similarities there are just in the way this fragrance interprets, the white tea within it, that it comes off as like a grassy feel. Whereas in the Sarah Jessica Parker fragrance, there's a lot of like herbalness to it there, a lot of woods in there, which there will be some similarities there. You might feel, oh, it's kinda, but like I said, let me put it at the 15-20% mark, however, say you've got the Sarah Jessica Parker fragrance, this stash, and you feel it's too much for you, but you would have liked it if it was a bit on the weaker side, then I'd say this is definitely one for you. This just is a fragrance that's going to hug you up. It's going to make you smell fresh, pretty all round, and it performs a lot better, in the heat, because then it just gives you this really beautiful, fresh, kind of even expensive, like fresh feel around you. So yeah, it's definitely one to, pick. And I've seen there is a flanker of this. I might try the flanker maybe, but I think if I go through this bottle, I will buy a backup for it. The only downside is I cannot see how much content is left in there, because it really is like a block white color, but it's one of those fragrances that after I finish, I will, definitely put my money on another bottle of this, because it's, if I start wearing this, I can't really stop myself from wearing it, because it just has this pretty thing that goes on around me that I like. It's not going to be your beast performer. Everyone, it's in everyone's face, but you will definitely get compliments from this fragrance. So yeah, that is what I had to say about Katy Perry's Indi. If you own it, let me know in the comment section. It's definitely different from one person to the other, which is why I was not doing a review for it. I wasn't sure whether I should, because what I'll say in this video might not really apply to the other, but all I can say is guaranteed It's got the powderiness, so you're going to feel that creamy, powdery, baby powdery feel to it, and a lot of muskiness to it. And you've got to love the musky fragrances, or the musk, the musk molecules, for you to appreciate this fragrance. I hope you did find this review useful. Let me know in the comment section, if you have this fragrance. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment, and share. Turn on post notifications so that you are notified anytime I upload a video. And remember, guys, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.